Hey, yo, what up, my fellow pals and gals of the YouTube universe? It's me, the Figure Collecting Lobo, here back with another epic episode of Figure Friday. Oh, I do believe that according to the existence of gators in the sewers, it's that special time of the week where we spend some quality time together. Basically a nerd about all things figure, some Funko, merchandise, memorabilia related of all kinds and shapes, colors, and sizes. Anything the sort you're gonna find right here on this channel. That's right. But we're gonna drop that accent and we're gonna just get into the nitty gritty. But yes, folks, it is a special time of the week, and I want to say thank you to everybody who comes to see me tonight, and anybody who's going to be watching this as a highlight, But before the holiest moments, before we get into the good stuff tonight, if you haven't already, please do your boy a favor. Go grab something to eat, something to drink, a snack if you want to, because I want you guys to make sure you're keeping your regular health, your mental health, drinking plenty of liquids and fluids, plenty of water, and of course eating the food as well. Not too much though, just enough to satisfy your hunger. Come on now, we don't want to overeat. I'm just saying. Just please make sure you're doing that. So please go ahead and help yourself with that, and hey, I'll be here waiting. Hey, and don't worry about me. I already had my food. It was delicious. I decided to go with some chilies tonight. Had some of that shrimp pasta, and it was delicious. I know what it looks like, folks, but I just got the drink from McDonald's. That's all. Goodness gracious. But yes, that's right, folks. Don't mind me. Heck, you guys just have a good night. I'm saying, I hope you guys are having a good night. Gives me a chance to stretch, actually. Oh goodness. Oh yes, indeed. Oh, shoulder's been bugging me these past couple of days. I don't know why. Heck, hopefully I didn't pull nothing. Oh yes, indeed. Oh man. Whew. Feeling good. I gotta say, today was, in case you guys are wondering, today was actually, it was a pretty decent Friday. Me and some of the guys at work, we cooked out, had some good old food, had some steaks and some pork chops and some chicken. It was delicious. I ain't gonna lie. Heck, we figured maybe we should start just maybe doing that, every chance, maybe every once in a while, maybe once or twice a month, because that way it not only saves everybody time, but it's everybody gets fed. Everybody gets a piece of the pie. Everybody gets a piece of the pie. Let's see here. Okay. Good. That is very good news. Very good news, folks. Lovely. Oh wait, don't put that right there. All right, folks. As you can see, we have hit the 3-minute mark, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. And I want to say, hey yo, welcome back. For those just joining us this fine Friday evening, and for those watching this as a highlight, welcome to the Thunderdome. I'm just playing. But for tonight's show, we will actually be introducing 2 new figures from the world of television and movies. You thought I was gonna say MCU, didn't you? I bet you thought that. But anyways, both of them are coming out of the same movie series that we will be talking about. They're a pair of strangers turned brother in arms. But like every pair of brothers in arms, or even just brothers, regardless, they do have their disagreements and everything, and their occasional, chin wagging and everything. But not to say that doesn't really deter them from what matters most, which is doing what's right and keeping their city safe. Kenny, what is up, good sir? How are you this fine evening? I hope you had a good day at work. Oh, goodness. So, let us get into the nitty of the gritty, right? I'm sorry. That soda is kind of going down a little rough. First, we're going to be bringing up our first guest of this fine evening, who is actually a teacher of a very different kind of class, mainly because the lessons that he dishes out are quite, painful. So, and with that being said, folks, just please let me just welcome this particular gentleman here, and I hope you guys will give him a big Wolfpack welcome to Mr. Casey Jones. That's right, folks. The Masked Vigilante himself and teacher of Class of Pain 101 has bullied his way into tonight's episode. Now, after some pretty aggressive negotiation and him calling me square jaw, which I don't understand. I don't have a square jaw, do I? I mean, I thought I had a pretty aligned jawline, heck. But that being said, it's okay. He agreed to let me tell his story, and being that this is the '90s version of him from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that aired back in the I believe it was early 1980s. I think the first came out, or it came into the 1990s. I don't know. It was one of those. But that's who we'll be speaking of this evening. So before we do that, we're going to get into his character. We're going to get to each character of this evening. We're going to introduce some one by one and talk about who they are and where they came from and what makes them them, basically. And this particular version of him is portrayed by Elias Koteas. And Jones was actually first introduced to the Turtles in the oh wait, let me just get him out of this. Oh, cool, very awesome. I ain't gonna lie. And before we get him out of the, folks, I just want to say this is the NECA version of him from the NECA company, another family that I've very much respected, because they always go the extra mile when it comes to points of articulation, and it's one thing I've always respected about them, because they always look to, like, they always go for the sort of the posing family. That's one thing I've noticed about them. They're the posing type of family, because this guy, he comes with over about 30 pieces or 30 joints of articulation. I think that's what it was, right? Yeah, 30 points. I'm sorry, 30 points of articulation. My apologies. But yes, he was first introduced to the Turtles in an altercation with actually one of the Turtles, and the two of them actually fought each other in a New York City park during the seedy evening. Just after some punks actually stole a woman's purse, and Casey was about to lay his brain of justice on them and beat them to a pulp from that, whereupon Casey turned his aggression onto the same turtle which he met in that park. And in the initial altercation, Jones actually used 2 Jose Canseco baseball bats, which the turtle sarcastically asked if Jones had actually paid money for them. And and it was during that time when it was revealed who that turtle was, and he actually referred to him as what was called a punker. I really didn't know what the coalition is, and but we're gonna get into that a little bit later. Folks, we're gonna get into the characters of each tonight. So please, I invite you guys. I know I didn't say this, but please sit back, relax, kick your feet up, take a deep breath, and just mellow out, because as you know, which is you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. So, and also he did have a cricket bat in which he used to put that same turtle into a garbage can. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it was a very powerful swing. But let me just let me get him out of there so that way you guys can see. And I ain't gonna lie, he comes with just a mind-boggling plethora of accessories here, folks. So many weapons, so little time, honestly. Well, now that I think about it, there's actually plenty of time. Let me just get this tape off. It's got the devil's tape on it. I figured that this... Oh, there we go. Beauty. That is awesome. Now, I feel terrible because he also has the devil's holders on him. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. He comes with a thing to carry all the things. Awesome, awesome. He does come with, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 interchangeable hands. He comes with the 2 Jose Canseco bats, the cricket bat, and of course a pair of hockey sticks. And hey, Chelsea, I see you. Now then, let me just get him out of there, folks, so you guys can have a looky look. And I do apologize for the noise, folks. Really, I do apologize. I am so sorry. Dang. You know what? I'm gonna cut out the middleman here. Hang on. Now, when I say I'm gonna cut out the middleman, folks, that basically means that instead of struggling with these holders, I just straight up cut them. Heck, I'll straight up cut them off. Okay. Let me just get him out of there so you guys can see. Okay. Lovely. And And of course, there he is, folks, the Masked Vigilante himself, who roams the streets. And as you can see, as I said, this is the movie version of him, and of course, sporting the patented jean jacket that he's got on, and of course, his very knowledgeable and noticeable mask, which of course, don't fib. We all know the noise is your favorite. Whose favorite part? You got to be kidding me! I don't know what you're talking about, really. But yes, as I said, the two Jose Canseco bats, which of course he was asked, hopingly he didn't pay money for, So, and what's also cool is he also came with this little carrying case right here. Looks like a thing to carry the golf clubs in, but what really is for him to carry all his weapons, and that's honestly very cool. And of course, the cricket bat, and it was quoted by that same turtle that in order to understand cricket, you got to know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. So he took it upon himself to show him, And of course, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys all his weapons, because these are just screaming from the movie and just the nostalgia itself, honestly. And of course, he comes with not one, but two hockey sticks. That's right, folks, two. And there is a reason for that. Now, and of course, the very last weapon, of course, is the golf club. I'm gonna guess it's probably a 9-iron. I don't know. I'm no golf expert because I really don't know what it is. And of course, he does come with a much more looser version of the mask. Let's see there. Obviously, yes, indeed. And okay, that's all the weapons. So we're gonna go ahead and move on with his history. And a little bit more history about him is that Casey actually later saw that same turtle that I spoke of, who was alone on a rooftop. I'm sorry, folks. My apologies. I'm sorry, I dropped one of his hands. Oof. Who it looked like he was actually doing some training, but he actually proved that he was actually surrounded by foot ninjas. And during the time when it's a driving iron. See, damn it, I knew it. See, I knew I'd seen this somewhere before, and oh my goodness. But anyways, actually, when those foot ninjas actually invaded the turtle's home on the surface world, he actually took it upon himself to go over there and prove that he could be very useful in the fight when he joined up with the turtles while they were being attacked. And it was actually above April O'Neil's store, and he was actually referred to by another turtle as Wayne Gretzky on steroids, And over time, Casey actually joined the turtles to assist them against Shredder and the Foot, and ultimately rescue Splinter from the Foot headquarters. And of course, he also deliberately set the garbage truck to compact, simply stating, "Oops." That's very cool, honestly. Now, this actually is one of my favorite movies. It's one that I can actually watch for hours on end and just never be bored with it, honestly. I don't know why. I guess it's just the nostalgia, because I grew up watching this movie at a very young age, But I did find out a couple interesting facts about him. Did you guys know that Casey Jones' real name isn't Casey Jones? No. But it's actually revealed that it was actually revealed by his mother that it's actually Arnold Bernard Jones. You don't believe me? Go ahead, look that up. You think I'm bullying? No, I'm not. Okay. And probably the coolest fact that I did find out about this character is that even though there have been just many versions of the character, like from the comic book series, the animated series, and just like the cartoon versions of him, it was actually confirmed that this guy was actually considered the most definitive version of the character itself, taking part from not only from his movements, but from his attitude and all that. It's just very cool, honestly. Whew, let me just get a swig here. Oh. Okay. Spurs are doing good. I'm sorry, I got the Spurs highlights going on over here. As you guys know, that's my basketball team, Oh, but before I move on, he did also come with an interchangeable face. Here it is. There he is, folks. The man known as Elias. There you go. Okay, I'll put you right there. Of course, we're gonna move this to right there. Oh, put that in there. Okay, Casey. Now I need you to sit still. Okay, don't go running off. There's no turtles out there. There's one here actually. But you guys good? Are you guys good? Because I want to make sure. I want to make sure you're good before I move on. Really, I do. You good? Okay. We're moving on. As I said, next up, we're going to be introducing a rather hot-headed member of a group of brothers and comrade to Mr. Jones, even though in the beginning they met under very strange circumstances. And Casey actually referred to him as a punker. And when I looked at that up, apparently, according to him, it's actually one who was actually bald and wearing green makeup, who wore ugly turbans to like try to mask their ugly faces, And I'm sure you guys probably know who I'm talking about, and who this hot-headed, uh, who this hot-headed guy is. Well, it's Mr. Raphael, folks, of the Turtles itself, the turtle with an attitude, who so graciously allowed me to tell his story, and it wasn't for the fact that he was, threatening me with the side of the back of my head, but that's beside the point. We're not here for that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, cool. All right. This is actually another one of the turtles that I have procured. I remember the first one that I actually got was Leonardo. And the only reason I got him first is because Leonardo was my favorite turtle, honestly. Because, I grew up, as I said, watching this movie. I didn't watch the cartoon, even though I feel deprived of it, if I'm being serious, Because, honestly, this was just a very cool figure itself. And it's another one of the many ones with articulation in it. It's just very cool. He does come with a few accessories, including his weapons of choice. Wait, before we go on that, I want to show you guys. There he is, folks. Mr. Hothead Ninja Turtle. Raphael. As you can see, like the turtles of the 90s show, he's sporting the lovely turtle shell that he's got back here. And, of course, the awesome red bandana, which distinguishes him from his other brothers. Whereas, since there are four of them, four different colors. As Leonardo had blue, this guy had red. And as soon as I can get my hands on the other ones, we're going to talk about them too. We're going to bring them here and introduce them as well. But besides all that, we're going to go ahead and get into Mr. Raphael's story. I'm sorry, I kicked the bed on that. My apologies, folks. Now, here's just for those of you guys who didn't know or who don't really follow the lore of the movie. In the beginning, he and his brothers were once ordinary turtles, and they walked on all fours. And when they were infants, they were adopted from a pet store by a man known as Hamato Yoshi. And when their soon-to-be father walked past a strange man who was actually called a Krang droid, he felt something odd about him and followed him. Oh, my apologies. Unfortunately, Yoshi actually gave away his position when he accidentally stepped on a rat's tail, and the Krang found him and attempted to kill him. But Yoshi fought back hard. Unfortunately, in the end, well, I'm sorry, not unfortunately, but a good thing is because in the end, the Krang actually dropped a canister of mutagen, which is what he was actually holding at the time, causing the turtles and Yoshi to mutate. Yoshi, unfortunately, like I said, he stepped on that rat's tail since he came into contact with it. Thus, he actually mutated him into a humanoid brown rat known as Splinter. That's right, folks. While Raph and his brothers actually, after coming into contact with him, actually mutated into humanoid turtles who were able to walk on both legs. And it's no small fact, he's the most violent of the four brothers. He's a straight up brawler. He has a very little patience for things like stealth, hiding in shadows, or creeping in order to keep his voice down, While he's fiercely loyal to his family, to his brothers, he's also often one to give them a hard time. And of course, Raphael is also one of the most likely to strike out on his own when he feels, slighted or underappreciated. And his closest confidant actually was revealed to be a pet turtle named Spike. Now, I don't know if that's like a reference to the second Ninja Turtles movie, in which there was a turtle like that got mutated and he had like a spiked back. I don't know if that's a reference to that because they didn't really know each other in the movie, so I really don't know, honestly. And unfortunately, Raphael's temper can get the better of him, causing him to head first into situations that makes him basically get into it and over his head. And it's just, honestly, it's just very cool because, again, this is another figure that I've been searching for, and I'm happy to have him here. And, of course, he does come with, as I said, his weapon of choice. because that's one thing that Splinter always taught the turtles was the art of ninjutsu, and his weapon of choice was the sai. Very deadly, very portable, very dangerous, and very easy to use, but also very dangerous to use if you don't know what the heck you're doing. And he actually does come. Ooh, what is that? Oh, okay, I see, I see. It's actually a part of the bandana, which you can remove. If I can just gently remove it, maybe. Dude, don't tell me somebody super glued that thing in there. They better not have, because I really don't want to break it. Oh no, here it comes. Here it comes. Sorry, Raph. I'm not trying to dishonor your family. I just want to look at this other. I'm not trying to dishonor family. I do not want to dishonor family. Don't make me dishonor the family. There we go. Okay, so it's kind of like a swaying bandana. I see. I see. Awesome. Awesome. He also comes with 2 interchangeable hands. And I actually found out some very cool and interesting facts about him. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that even though he's like the straight up brawler and the tough guy of the group, he actually suffers from a fear of insects? Yeah, I'm not bullshitting. I'm sorry, I'm not bullspitting. I'm serious. And his character portrayal was actually revealed to be based off of such characters as like Clint Eastwood, being that that sort of gritty and just sort of not like mad at the world type deal, but just enough to fit the profile of the character itself. And probably the coolest little fun fact that I found out about him is that in issue number 28 of the comic series, it was revealed that he was the only one of the 4 brothers to have a girlfriend. Now, I'm not kidding, folks. He really did have a girl. Well, she was a female, but she wasn't a human. Let me put it to you that way, honestly. But that's just me, honestly. But honestly, that's just some very cool fun facts I did spit about Mr. Raphael here, and I mean, it's just awesome. But I am going to go ahead and end the stream right here, folks. I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to see me tonight. I am going to be shooting over to Twitch here in a few moments to stream some gameplay. After I get a refill and get set up, hey, you guys are more than welcome to come and watch, if you want to. For those of you guys who don't have my Twitch information, let me just go ahead and, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and bring that up for you guys, just in case if you want to, honestly. If you're watching this as a highlight, or if you really just want to, then you're welcome to, honestly. There it is, folks. I know it looks backwards, honestly. There you go. But it's the Wolf 25, honestly, and this is on the Twitch app. Or, I mean, if you don't want to watch it on Twitch app, if you have a laptop, you can just watch there. Kenny, you be safe too, man, honestly. And again, I appreciate everybody who came out to see me tonight. And if you like, feel free to hit the follow button when it does appear here. Feel free to sample either this video or this fine video. And I do look forward to seeing you guys at my next episode, because looking at the calendar, it is going to be my spooky episode. Oh, yes, indeed, folks. Very cool. And I look to see you guys there. So until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, and be zen, huh? Peace.